Good evening, listeners, one and all. Welcome back to Renegades versus Rock Candy. Firstly, apologies from Mr. Graham, Mr. Graham Morrison. Unfortunately, his internet has given out. Instead, we are joined by you and me, Blake. How you doing,
Yes.
buddy?
I'm alright. How you doing? I've been sitting in the background running the entire stream the entire night, messing with you guys. But now I'm sitting on the front foot and Renegades 2 rounds ahead already.
Yeah, we're coming in progress. Renegades actually cutting it kind of close to that one, actually, when I look at it. Hats managing to clutch out the round there. They will get that second round win there. But considering what we just saw from Rock Candy, probably a bit closer than we expected here. Maybe an opportunity here for Rock Candy. Maybe this is a good map for them. Maybe the new Renegades roster not so hot here. But I don't know. We still have to give this one overwhelmingly in favor of Renegades. So, well, we'll see how things unfold. This next round, not a lot of investment on the T side from Rock Candy. A couple of digs, a couple of, well, we got the CZ90 and an SMG there as well. Ooh, shotgun takes down two. Dexter going to town with a quick 3K there with that shotgun. And, well, that's pretty much got to be the round.
That it is. And Renegades, they were looking a little bit shaky against Bazaar or ex-Bazaar now when they played them just the other day in the MDL.
True.
And as you said, they do have a new roster now. Bringing in Hats, we'll see how that's going to play out for them. Rock Candy haven't been putting up really good results as of tonight, so it should be an easy game for Renegades regardless.
Yeah, I mean, we imagine so, especially, like, we've just seen Rock Candy play. We've seen them get absolutely demolished. So we're sort of expecting more of the same here. And Habs definitely put in a decent showing at that game against Bazaar, so I don't know. As I said, we can definitely expect that. Renegades up 3-0 now as the rollout comes through. And already, I think they've got a pretty good idea of where this is coming through.
They absolutely
Bit of a
would.
tussle in connector. Oh! Breaker and Crackpipe picking up Sicko and Dexter, but a couple of trades coming back as well. So, well, 3v3 the numbers here as the fight moves over here to the A side.
And it does, and Hat's now coming up to the closest person to the site, multiplying around in connector. We'll be able to salvage an AK, likely going to be saving that through to the next round. Hats with the, or actually no, with the first kill. Multiple will be coming in with one of his own as well. Now Crackpipe, last player left alive, will get taken down, and that's actually the round for Renegades. Looking strong.
Yeah, Renegades pulled that one out. Yeah, like it was looking a bit dicey, but I suppose then they remembered this was Rock Candy and their Renegades, and just click heads. But well,
rocking the
that,
boat, knocking everyone overboard.
Absolutely, and with that we move over to round 5. Still investment coming in. This is going to be the force buy out of Rock Candy here. They pick up those rifles, but this is going to break the bank if they can't make something happen with it. So I have to see how they go. They're pushing really aggressively into the playground at the moment.
So they're able to get those first 2 shots. Jesus, ADK facing the wrong direction. We'll be able to do that 180 spin, taking down Sicko. We'll be able to get 2 headshots of his own. Last player left alive now. ADK down on long, or in bathrooms again. With that he is in the close range, so it's not going to be very viable for him to be playing around there. At this point, he could just go for a quick couple of entry kills or exit kills into the round. He's not really going to be able to do much here, especially sitting up against Malta and Ince.
Yeah, surely you're just trying to find where they are so you can know where you can go to be where they're not at this point. Especially considering how broke they are in terms of economy. Is he going to go for it in long? He is. Maybe. Malta drops back, not wanting to challenge the AWP, and here comes the wraparound from the rest of the team.
ADK is just holding. He is
He's
holding tight on this angle. We'll be able to get the kill.
Ooh.
Isn't really worried about anyone coming from behind, which is concerning. He's sat at that angle for at least 10 seconds and then runs around without a care in the world. And he's heading over towards B. Both of the Renegades players are on the A site. He does have a chance here.
Yeah, he's got a chance to go for this plant. There's the smoke to give him cover. Incendiary just in case. There's no one there, of course. Goes for the trying to fake it out. INS, meanwhile, ooh, In's just coming up, takes his head off. Must have been able to see that through the smoke. And, well, it was looking like he might have been able to get that bomb down, but Inz has something else to say about it.
Absolutely. Renegades, 5 rounds already. This has been very, very quick so far on Rock Candy. They haven't really had much of a footing in this game. What do you feel like they should try to do a little bit differently just to get somewhere?
Well, I mean, they've had some decent rounds, but they've had a few rounds. Yeah. Well, here we go. And that's going to give them. Okay, it's only a shotgun, but it's going to give them a gun. Obviously, this is a bit of an eco round, so there's not a lot you're expecting from them. They're not getting the valuable guns out of this so far, though. And here comes the cleanup. But yeah, I'm not sure, when you're up against a team this strong, I'm not sure if there is something that you can just sort of do to fix all your problems. Maybe they try and play a more patient game. See if they can bait Renegades into getting aggressive, getting overconfident at this point and punish that. Maybe that gives them an opening into a round. But
they did a couple of more patient rounds. That round they did extremely aggressive, extremely quickly, and it sort of caught Renegades off guard. They weren't prepared for it. So we'll see if they can do something like that again. But with the double AWP setup, I feel like they're going to be playing it slow and patient, and that's where Renegade could just run circles around them. They have the experience, they have the teamwork to be able to play it a little bit better. I'm not trying to talk down Rock Candy, but experience is half of the battle.
Yeah, and actually thinking about that previous round, the couple of rounds Rock Candy did pick up in that previous game, rather, were the ones where they got super aggressive. So maybe that aggressive style is actually what they get their best results from. Either way, this round all but fallen apart here. 4-2. Now they are split up, but never mind, because there goes these nuts.
And that's
now the bomb is down. Yeah, bomb is down in a completely different time zone to where JHD is, and
I wouldn't cut JHD out of this round though. I have seen him play quite a few times, and this man, he could do some things if he wanted to, but it looks like he might just be trying to go for a save towards T-spawn potentially.
Yeah, I mean, retake with he's going to go for it with the AWP? Okay. Well, that's
the bomb in his hands now. He just has to get past Hats in the in the tunnel there, and he will be able to run past him. 35 seconds left, so he has some time to play with. He's facing towards...
almost.
Never mind.
Misses the key shot, and as a result, Hats and INS will clean that one out. Close, though. He had the opportunity. If that had landed and turned it into a 1v1... he may have been able to pull that one out, so good performance nonetheless.
Unfortunately, being blind stopped him there, and ADK, he ran through a smoke in the monster tunnel, just getting stuck behind the Molotov and mowed down at the very start of that round. You know, within the first 20 seconds, didn't really do anything for his team. If he stayed alive a little bit longer, could have changed the entire outcome of that round. A little bit too aggressive.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there's an opening, though. Dexter going down to D's Nuts in connector. Going to be an opening into the round. There's a follow-through. Hats is down as well. And suddenly we've got a round on our hands.
That we do, and Ince will be able to pick up one with the P250. I think he actually just jumping dinked Breaker through the wall there. Sicko gets a shot of his own. Breaker ends Nuts. Last 2 players left alive. Nade taking down Breaker. These Nuts, last player left. 25 HP, or 23 HP, sorry, will get taken out by Ince, blocked out by that Molotov, and Renegades. They don't want to stop, they don't want to sit down, and they want to be here to show they are dominant, and not letting any of these newer or lower tier teams will step in and try and take their spot.
Yeah, understandably so. They may not be the same Renegades we all know and love, but they still have a reputation to uphold nonetheless. And they want to be able to show people that, oh, look, we're not the same players, but we can be just as dominant. And certainly in this match, it's sort of what we are expecting out of them here. Crackpipe getting another early kill, this time on the Sicko, but Breaker goes down to Dexter. Bit of a split push here. Ooh, flash onto these nuts, but no follow through there. So, meanwhile, ADK takes down Hats, and that bomb is going to the B side.
Being planted now. They do have a serious chance here. Ints up in the heaven. He does get that first headshot. Oh my god. And he gets a second, taking down JHD. Now it's just left up to D's Nuts. He's not on the site. He is close enough to be able to stop this. Inst has no more utility. Does have a kid in hand though. He is hunting for D's Nuts. And at this point, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to find him. He will be trying to bait this defuse out. Nuts is waiting patiently. He knows there's probably a fake. And no, Ints will be able to get it. It's 1v3
Ints is putting
clutch.
Ints has been putting on such a great performance. I mean, he is 14-3 in this game. He has absolutely been the monster to deal with. And mostly playing from heaven there, just putting down the shots, really locking down that B site. And it just goes to show that, well, that is his town. You step into his town, you're going to have a bad time. And well, that's exactly what happens to Rock Candy here. 9-0 the scoreline to move on to the 10th round of the game. Double AWP on the side of Renegades for this defense, and Sicko has already taken down JHD.
Dexter, he's sitting up close. We only got one. Does get the second as well. That's surprising. He should not have been able to get that second kill. These Nuts will be able to trade one back and gets taken down by Hats. 80k last player left alive, sitting at the top of the connector. We'll have to face off with Hats in just a moment. Will be able to survive. Yes, he will. Takes down Hats, but recovers the AWP as well. Bomb's still in his control if he can recover it. So there is a player sitting down in the connector. Could be coming up for a little bit of a flank. Malta.
It looks like Malta, yeah, not going to come up on the T side, but he's making his way through connector. Probably, like, realistically, they probably want him to get him to get over and cover B side so that they can identify it. Now, of course, the shot's been heard, the rotation comes through, he'll be coming up connector. Meanwhile, In's moving around, just going to make this a really difficult push out by 80k.
80k does have to the side. Ints will be able to spot him, but he gets taken down. And now Malta, last player left alive. He is coming in from the bathroom's direction. And 80k isn't going to be expecting this. He could be stabbed in the back in just a second. Malta picking around the corner. Will be able to take him down. And that's Renegades round number 10 on the board. Malta recovering that AWP. And he's just going to play around a little bit before getting that defuse.
I mean, you have to feel bad. He was completely blindsided there. He never stood a chance in that final 1v1. But again, good performance to get it to that point. Once again from 80k. But unfortunately, just the Renegades, their positioning, their strategies for how they're dealing with these situations are so smart, and they are just making sure that well, they have the people where they need to be in order to always have Rock Candy on the back foot. And you know, it shows in the scoreline. 10-0 as we move on to our 11th round. Oof. And there goes Crackfight, nice and early in the round, getting sprayed down by Malta.
These Nuts will be able to get a kill. Second kill. He could be doing some work. His Sicko will be able to shut him down with the Nova. It's not very common that you see a Nova coming out or getting kills. Sicko will be pushing up very quickly. We'll be able to get takedown 80k. And now JHD, last player left alive on 6 HP. Doesn't look like he's doing much in this round.
Yeah, a bit of Sicko mode coming out there. And, well, JHD on that level of hit points, not a great place. The spray through the wall is going to pick him up. But he did get ins down as well. So still, like, they're getting guns on the ground for Renegades. They're forcing Renegades to having to buy into these rounds and not having them build up the sort of super economy that we saw the previous round with Wizards having over them. But at the same time, they're not getting the round wins. And at the end of the day, you can push the CT economy all you like, but if you don't actually win the rounds, you'll never break them.
Naze, the pre-fire through the smoke, getting quite a bit of damage, but they will be surviving here. Able to get onto the site, but you just still have to worry about Hats playing there. Sicko with the Nova once again getting another kill. That nade could do a little bit of damage, but no, JHD gets taken down to Ints. And Breaker, last player left alive, with a Mac 10, gets his head blown off by Ints. And Renegades, still going strong. They don't want to put the brakes on. They're just running this train. They're not stopping. A couple of barriers in the way and smash it straight through them.
Oh, look at this buy-in from Renegades now. Like Stigo again with the Nova, and you get the feeling at this point that he's not doing it for the economic reasons. And Dexter on the Negev, so certainly you get a sort of an impression here from Renegades that maybe some of their. But Sicko picks up another one with the Nova.
Two with the Nova. He should not be allowed to do this. He was sitting at Fountain for so long and nobody was able to take him down. Eddie K will be able to get a trade back though. Bringing it back to a 3v3. There is Dexter sitting up close in mid here. Is he playing around the smoke? He will be able to find these nuts. How does that happen? He's using a Nova. Negative for Christ's sake.
Negative, yeah. ADK is thankfully able to put down Dexter down as Dexter.
15 HP though. Hat sitting in the zone. We'll be able to pick up those.
Oh, this is yep.
Renegades, stop it.
Renegades keep going. Turn it up a gear. Oh no, the Dak. No. Oh. I feel sorry for Rock Candy at this point because this is not polite, to say the least.
Oh, absolutely not. But the thing here is Rock Candy hasn't really garnered the respect from Renegades.
No, I mean
they haven't been in the scene really that long. I mean, a couple of the players are from Sea Dogs and Mad Like Wizards. So a few of the players have been around for a while, but it's still they've still been at such a low level that Renegades don't fear them.
Yeah, no,
they
it's
don't have
understandable.
They don't have any need. They have the aim. They have the power to just run in and shoot around corners. They don't even need the utility.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like Dexter was just going to push into a whole group of them and get away with it, and no one was going to respond to it. But they do actually take him down before he gets into the kill range. Malta now just sitting there. Easy Breaker apparently doesn't get the free kill. Doesn't manage to close it out, and I don't know what to say about that. You had him dead to rights. Maybe, hoping, I suppose, for more players to push through, so maybe he can get a good spray onto multiple people, because obviously just trading one for one there when you're last alive isn't going to do it, but failing to even get the kill is a big question mark from me.
Yeah, definitely. And that auto sniper doing so much work again, already getting in first.
There it is.
Taken out immediately, though. We'll be able to get one, but one and dusted. That's not good for an auto investment in Renegades. They don't actually have any money here.
Yeah, as I said, they have been losing a lot of people, losing a lot of guns. It's forcing them to buy in, but at the same time, like with this kind of scoreline, it's not a big issue to them. And like, I'm pretty sure that if they needed to, they could be winning a round on Deegs.
Oh, they absolutely could be winning around on Deegs if they tried. I would like to see right now that Renegades pull out all Deagles and just play around on the T side. Or CZ's Tech 9, something like that. Something goofy.
I mean, yeah, like normally you don't want to invest too hard in the pistol round, but when it's match point, maybe just, full buy. Why not? At least as much as you can.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Zeus out here.
No, I wouldn't be either from what we've seen. Oh. No,
Well,
we'll see how it goes. What
second half.
will we see?
Rock Candy, you can do this. I believe. One round. And a dream.
One round
They can
and a
do
dream.
this.
Now, it looks like
16-1?
Renegades maybe opting for the clean 16-0 because I'm not seeing. I mean, they are heavily invested into this one. I take that back, but it doesn't look like they're memeing it. It looks like they want the clean scoreline, and why wouldn't you? We see a big stack pushing through up by Fountain, rolling over two members there. Meanwhile, the bomb completely alone.
That it is, but Crackpipe was still down towards B. He is rotating up towards A now, and it's 100% fake. Rock Candy have fallen into it, and
Easy.
they have fallen down. Renegades.
Well,
They didn't want to stop. They wanted to win that, and winning that quite convincingly is 16-0.
yeah, and I mean, that's sort of what we expected here, right? Like, especially after that last round from Rock Candy, we're probably not expecting, or last match rather, we're not expecting too much from them against a team like Renegades. And yeah, like, Renegades memed on them a bit. What are you going to do, I guess? When you've got that sort of lead, they can get away with it. So, well, that's, as a result, going to be the end of that one, and it's going to be the end of our broadcast here tonight. Thank you for joining us for these matches. I've been Pyronius. Joining me has been you and me, who has been on production all night, and joining me here for this final match as well. Check us out. If you haven't already, feel free to follow the CappingTV channel. We will be covering more MDL action in the coming weeks.
What day is
Powered
it?
by Game Fuel.
Today
It is Wednesday.
Well,
Wednesday.
I believe we do actually have a couple of matches coming up tomorrow night, so we will be here again. And for those of you who do tune into CappingTV, this is my face. I am the person who is 99% of the time sitting behind, yelling at the casters when they're doing things wrong. You get to see me for once. So, as Pyronius said, follow everything. Follow Pyronius. Follow me. Follow Graham Casts on Twitter.
Yes, definitely follow Graham
his
as well.
internet died. He's currently snowed into his house a little bit. So wish him luck for surviving, trying to get outside next time. And we will see you later.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you all. And until next time, have a great evening, I guess. I normally have a better sign off.
It's 10:30, so I mean it's nighttime.
It is evening, but yeah. And we'll see you real soon.
Bye.
From a droppy in the scene, I feel lucky, yeah. Got them watching from Paris to popping, yeah. With this music was lurking, now I'm attacking. Now with the chatting, I just step up and make it happen. It's a lifestyle. Living young and restless, yeah, weak by wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now.